Hi, and welcome to episode 23 of a Rimworld of Magic. I'm Icon, and we're going to have some good fun today. We finally recruited Gale, and there is a little bit of a lack of content here between this and the last episode because my computer decided to die in between this and the last episode, sadly. So yeah, we've lost around 20 minutes of content, but there was not so much of things happening apart from me reading what the psionic does. It's mainly a amped up melee fighter. Psionics count into the area of physically adept people too. So we have augmented attacks and a psionic blast. We can set up a shield, and he has a dash, and he has a psionic storm skill, which leaves him helpless afterwards. That's a pretty neat and powerful combo. Right now I'm starting to build out the psionic augmentations because these will be working at any time. To show you how effective it is, this guy is moving with a wooden foot almost with normal efficiency. Oh, and I've researched prosthetics in between, so yeah, that's all the things we've missed so far. And I've installed the wonderful hauler bot in between, so that's another nice thing coming together here on this episode. Yeah. And today's goal for me is to ride over to our friends at Ermir on the Stone, and they are going to restock very soon, and see what kind of magic we can acquire. In the meantime, Yana is patching up all the necessary clothing she can do, or we can get to earn a lot of money, and let's do this. Just noticing I not having all animals enabled right now. So whenever a mod patches in new things, there's a pretty high chance of things being not enabled, which should be enabled in the list. So Gale is also a very, very talented artist, and I want to use that. He's also a tortured artist, and therefore I want to focus this guy into art as much as I can. Apart from that, I've tuned away everybody from the hauling jobs because we don't need that anymore, as a matter of fact, because I now have Haulerbot. Haulerbot can do. We don't need anything to be done by anybody else anymore. So I'm still going to have Combero on the crafting job. If there's anything to be crafted, my crafter bot is not allowed to craft. It's going to be Combero's job, because Combero is my next person here, and I think I'm going to assign Combero also as a cook, because I don't want Combero on the crafting bench, because that's already Yana's department. Although, never mind. No, never mind. I just realized how dumb that is. It's always a very dumb decision to have only one capable crafter in your colony. That's pretty simple. Later down the road, we are going to craft our own components and things like that. And if you only have one person able to do that, it's a lot harder than having several crafters which just go get it. So I also created a weapon for Combero and a Gladius for Gale. I made this out of tin because I wanted to have a cheap and quick solution until I have better weapons at my disposal, because I can't create any too good weapons right now. That's my big problem. I mean, I can now do prosthetics, which is awesome. Is there anybody in need of prosthetics, actually? Let's check it out. So I won't be taking away the whole leg just to replace a foot, because that's a bad trade. And Bean and Doss are having peg legs, but these guys are only visitors, and I don't think I want to have them. I don't want to have them getting my prosthetics. That's not necessary at all. Oh, I can't repair because I don't have components. And a cheetah things. You dumb cheetah. Come on. Come on, come on, cat. It's going to be your last meal you're striving for. And that's because Big Bad Eric is there for you. And his Cerberus. I really like it that Eric has now his own companion Cerberus here. There we go. Let's punch it down. So, there we go. And HaulerBot does all the hauling we need. I'm so happy about the HaulerBot. I can't put it into correct words. So let's try and harvest some more saguaro cactus because my wood is running a tad bit low. I don't have any of it available anymore, so certainly not good enough for me. So this is going to be Combaro's new room because or no, Gale's new room, because Gale is right now sleeping in the prison barracks, and that's something I'll accept for the time being now, but not forever. So, Gale, I'm allowing Gale to stay on the construction as a secondary job, because I feel like it's a good thing to do. So next thing I want to do is do art. I want to do art out of mud bricks, because mud bricks are a very, very available material, and they're ugly as hell, and thus they are a good training material. You can also use mud bricks for other things, mainly, oh yeah, boomalopes. Mainly being flooring. Mud bricks make a pretty good flooring, but if you look here, well, the flooring is having at least a beauty level of 1. But everything else made out of Adobe is per se a little bit ugly. Alright, so let's create the caravan. Last time I created the caravan, my computer died on me, or restarted much more. It's a pretty annoying thing that just happens once every 1 or 2 weeks. Still haven't figured out what it is, but I would assume it's some CPU heat problem, which comes up when the game is running too many mods on one CPU core. That's my personal assumption. Problem is, I'm still having warranty on that thing, and if I would start opening it and putting new things into that machine, I would be voiding my warranty, and with something that's only happening once every 1 or 2 weeks, I don't want to send away my computer for I don't know how long, because I mean that's what I work with. I can't afford the loss of income at this time. It's a little bit of a pain, and I'm just basically waiting until it either breaks completely and gives me a reason to finally send it back to the producer, or wait until the warranty wears off, and then I have a dragon horn. I'm crafting this guy some bad gladius while having a dragon horn. Never mind me. Okay, whatever. Travel supplies, let's see. Do we plunder all food from our colony again? No, we don't. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that everything's fine. Okay, so I'm taking a insane fleet of animals with me. But that's okay. Let's go. A large part of the caravan's food will rot soon. Little do I care. Okay, so Dennis and Lindsay are the persons I send because they don't have any magical abilities. That sounds a little bit cruel, but overall, it is a pretty good motive, because everybody else staying here is way better qualified to defend the colony, and outside you usually only face some pretty meager caravan fights. Most of the time you're only getting attacked by singular raiders or something like that, and you don't need your mages for that. Your mages are way better off with defending the colony. Just my 2 cents in that. Alright, so first piece of ruins is going, and this is given our good friend Gale the material to work with. So let's do one more thing, and that's removing the floor. There's always a certain amount of material in it too. You see? So now I have plenty of mud bricks to work with. to train Gale upon. I mean, Gale is already a pretty good artist, don't get me wrong here, it's already a rank 10. But before I start working with gemstones and really expensive materials, I want to make at least a 12 or more. And also it's a very nice way to get rid of those nasty adobe ruins everywhere. I want to get rid of at least the ruins in my own base, you know? It's just, I don't want ruins in my base. Who would want that? There we go. I'm super happy to have no more worries about hauling jobs because I have a robot that does it all for me. That's so good. Ah. I know I keep repeating that, but you gotta bear with me a little bit longer with that. So let's see. How far did they come today? Oh man, full day of travel still left. Dang, so sad. Alright, but apart from that, I think it's time to do the Eric again. First off, let's tame away more animals, especially the docile ones. Well, the zebras, I could go for a zebra hunting trip. Here, please, man. That horn. It's just what we need. There we go. Alright, Combaro is already a pretty good shot, so probably want to send him here. Hello? Don't know. It's a hard thing to tell. So Gale got a new skill point. Awesome. Augment movement rank 3. So the passive bonus doesn't get more by that, huh? Well, he uses them automatically. Maybe he didn't use the new rank of that yet. Who knows? Alright, we getting those new donkeys right away. That's good. Donkeys are such nice animals. I only like the horses more. Ah, here, components. Gotta bring some more. And Yana can train again. So yeah, just stick with the higher levels of that light lance for now. Okay. I wonder what I could do out of all that meat to actually do something with that. So bake. I could go for bakery. Can we sell bake too? Like desserts? That would be pretty cool. I mean, with that amount of meat, of course, grilling is a option. Gourmet grill. Don't have the condiments for that. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it's really a necessary thing at all. Ah, look at here. Let's build some new beds. Some sandstone dresser and some end table. We're having a pretty basic and repeating pattern here with our furniture, I know, but I don't mind. Alright, can't wait to see what's in research today. So role-playing wise, I think today's a very peaceful day on this place. The new guys here are working very well with us. We're expanding the farm. It's just, life just goes on. I think, let's see, are we still grieving? That's something I really wonder about. No. They seem to have forgotten the horrors of the past, and there's a new chapter now. Speaking about new things, I want to have a stockpile zone for art, because I really love it if things like these are just stored in the workshop. There we go. I think I'm going to have a storage room here someday soon too. Heat stroke. How so? Never mind. Could be a heat stroke from inside there. So, what's happening most likely here? Mining. I want to chop some wood. Don't mind. No! Dennis! What are you doing? Oh well. It's not really delaying the arrival of those guys, luckily. Alright. So, do I have any... Oh, here we are. That's one of them problems. So, I think it would be a fine idea to send Combero also into the major cooking job. Let's make something like that happen. No. I was considering to assign the dessert jobs to Yana and give Combero the other cooking jobs. Yeah, so Gale is actually doing good work out of the adobe bricks, and we're gaining up some really nice market value out of these guys, because you gotta say, one adobe brick is, or mud brick is only worth 5 pence. So 50 blocks make a measly amount of 250. Here we get 120. That's a big increase. Yay! New mages! I hope they have some nice book on them. Last few times I only had the good books on their caravans, while their town sales were pretty lousy. Alright, let's have some trading with Mr. Freddie Armstrong. Okay, first off, let's see. Jungle Lisks? Dang, that's cool. Jungle Lisks are very, very powerful companion animals. They need a pretty high handling skill to handle them, but if you're able to, Lisks are generally very powerful animals to command. So these simple desserts are really paying off. So Arcane Tome, Lightning, Torn Script Power. Teaches a gifted pawn how to harness arcane powers. Chronomancy! Yeah, that's mine. That's gonna be Dennis. You see, Dennis got brutally mutilated at the beginning of the series by Chronomancy, and thus the circle closes. Awesome. That's so good. That's so insanely good. I can't put it into other words. Nice. It's exactly the kind of book I might have wanted to have. Alright, I'm going to sell off pretty much all of the dromedaries here, and I'm only going to keep one of the boomalopes. The simple reason behind that, I don't intend on, well, okay, maybe I'm going to keep one of the, yeah, I'm going to keep one of the dromedaries to carry that stuff back home. Okay, I still have 1.7k left to spend. Man, I'm happy about that one. Healer Mech Serum. Hell yeah. Awesome. They even have 2 from that, so I probably want to come back another day. Power is something I really want to have, so we have now 30 days of time to get that stuff going. Oh my god, even such good melee weapons. And the armor is not bad either. I mean, they don't have any too good chest armors, but they do have some really good helmets. Yeah. Okay, so I'm short of 29 bucks. Let's see how I can fill that void. Some milk. There's a few psychoid leaves. Come on. Do I really need to sell more animals now? It seems like it. So yeah, there we go. Bang. So oh man, that's so awesome. Like Dennis going to be Chronomancer. Perfect. And with that Healer Mech Serum, I also get the chance to heal away some of the permanent injuries on the people. I think I'm going to be able to heal Dennis quite completely if I'm able to fetch up both of the Healer Mech Serums there. And it's perfectly viable to do that, I'd say. Alright, so people are bored. And I'm out of materials, you know. So no, actually no. Let's send some hunters. Alright, we're going to make a good old shooting training out of that. So, if anything goes horribly south, there's Yana. And Yana is just going to teleport us out of there. Did I say anything going wrong? Eric, we got a problem. So, yeah, zebras are not happy. Going to teleport myself over there. Zoop. I love that. That's so great. Bridemaid. Having a Bridemage is a very, very fun thing to have in your colony. So, the thing here is I don't mind this situation at all, because overall, let's fight it here. This is one of the best things possible to happen to me, honestly. So, up. Let's do it like that. Holding open the door. And Gale and Eric are going to stand here. Oh, come on. It's so annoying. Like, you guys. Zebras, there's the way. Alright, there we go. I'm going to put DOS in front of that, just to make sure we're going to be fine here. There we go. I want to check out how much damage Gale did on these beasties. There we go. Problem solved. So let's check it out. Dragonhorn. Gale destroys things. Several wounds from the dragon. So these dragon horns are really powerful to begin with, and I think it has been a brutally good idea to actually give Gale that dragon horn, because somehow confident that this is a really, really powerful combo. A Manticore, so definitely something I want to have Eric on. Let's check if I can do it. Can we do it? Already taming Manticore. Alright. He's trying to tame the Manticore with some dromedary meat. So, there we go. I'm considering to keep the rest of the dromedaries available on the map here as a permanent addition to my colony. Yeah, well, 21% chance to tame it. That's pretty okay. Advanced trainability? Yeah. I think Eric is going to be a pretty interesting character. He's now having a already a Cerberus at his side. Next up comes the Manticore, if everything goes right. I like that. It's a nice thing to happen. Alrighty. So there's I can't wait for Dennis to get that Chronomancy book. Man, so cool. Just so effing cool. I'm really, really happy about that one. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, but Combaro doesn't mind. Great. And the hauler immediately sets off to deliver that leather over there. I love it. It's so great to watch him work. So this is only a tier 3 hauler. I wonder how much movement speed a tier 5 hauler would have. I mean, I consider that already quite speedy, but there's more. I want a tool cabinet in there. That would be pretty nice too. So here we go. 1 day to travel. So Gale is, well, I don't even want to look at these pieces of art too directly, mostly because I'm afraid that they might have an interesting story and then I want to keep them. So I just want to make sure that all of the mud bricks are getting processed in a way. That's my main interest, why I put up this job. I'm doing this also because it's a nice way of making sure that Gale is training his art skill before he starts to use it on more valuable materials, but, well, that's not really a good reason. That's more a excuse than a reason, you know. So let's remove floors, of course. And there we go. Nice. Alright, so still having 500 blocks, so 10 more sculptures to go. Can we... Oh, dang, we can't. So I need more iron ore. Yeah, I got people on that job. But overall, it seems to me that I would be smart if I start to gather my caravan animals and keep them instead of selling them, and go for some trading trip to my neighbors and buy myself some steel. Buying steel does make your trip quite slow, because steel is obviously quite heavy, but I don't have any iron ore or any other materials left here. It's pretty making me a little bit desperate here. The other option would be starting to probe the mountain here and see if there's more in it to plunder. I mean, there's plenty of valuable material here available. It's not like I'm having a problem with that. But, yeah. The problem begins with the lack of steel. There we go. So, they're going to make it. I'm going to end this episode with the Chronomancy book. Chronomancy is pretty awesome. You can do really, really nasty things with that. And very, very useful things too. Because, long story short, behind Chronomancy, you can just turn back time and therefore make things undone. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. So you can make a wound getting undone, and that's where it starts to be really, really groovy. So I'm going to kill that cheetah before it kills somebody else. That's the best way to deal with them. If you don't want to keep them and train them, rather kill them. Because they're going to attack everything on your colony, either your colonists or your animals or whatever. These things can't be trusted, honestly. Cheetahs are really dangerous. One of the most dangerous things about the shrubland biome, in my personal opinion. That's mainly because of their insane speed. So if you don't run a minimap mod, like I do here, I've had it several times that I get the warning that some cheetah is hunting my people so late that it was already pretty much not worth it anymore to actually act, because if you're not a completely overpowered kung fu monk, you're going to have a pretty hard time in fighting a cheetah on your own, you know. So let's hide those zones. I really prefer my zones hidden in general, because I know where my zones are. I don't need to see them. It's most of the time way more beautiful to see your floorings in their original colors. So Dennis, my good friend, here, go for it. You deserve. Here we go. So going to go over these spells in the next episode, and I'm going to say thanks for watching, and leave me a comment down below as usual. I love to hear from you guys. If possible, leave a thumbs up on that video too. It makes the series more visible and helps us to get more audience. If you want to drop a subscription on the channel, you can turn on the notifications there and won't miss any future content from my side, or you just check out my Discord channel down there in the link in the description. You'll find the access link for the server, and I publish my release schedules for my upcoming videos absolutely regularly there, and you can stay informed if you want to. Whatever you do or don't, I wish you have a great and wonderful time, and I hope we're going to see each other soon again. Until then, goodbye.